60 seconds away from starting our classic. The only bull we don't have a rider for is Dauntless. The only bull we don't have a rider for is Dauntless. Well, Fort Worth, Texas, welcome to ABBI Fort Worth. Tour stop number 3 of your Big Bucks qualifier. But tonight, it is all about the big bulls as we've got 31 of the rankest bucking bulls on the planet that have made their way here to Cowtown, and it's about to go down. A lot of great bull riders are lined up. So for those of you tuning in and watching us around the world on the ABBI YouTube channel, welcome as we're right here in the beautiful Watt Arena here in Fort Worth, getting ready to get things rolling here on night number 1 here with the ABBI. Now again, 31 of them, 31 4s and 5-year-old bulls here in our classic, some of which have already punched their ticket at the PBR World Finals and had major accolades already in the ABBI over the last few years. One of the greatest parts of this bull business is the opportunity to watch some of these great bulls start as yearling calves and now work their way to this point in their career where you get to see some great bull riders climb down on the back of them and take this thing to the next level and possibly be the next superstar animal athlete to be under the bright lights of the PBR on a Sunday night. So Fort Worth, without further ado, let's get things rolling. It is classic time with the ABBI. But before we get things rolling, I'd like for y'all to please stand and, gentlemen, remove cover as we look to bless this arena here today. Now, Heavenly Father, we come to you with open hearts, grateful for the gift of this day. In a world that often feels uncertain and fast-moving, we pause to rest in your presence, steady, kind, and always near. Thank you for the breath in our lungs, the people in our lives, and the quiet ways that you show us that we are never alone. Help us to love as you love, not just in words, but in our actions. Teach us to be patient, to be gentle, and to forgive freely, just as you have forgiven us. Lord, let your lives reflect your goodness, not through grand things, but in small, everyday ways as we choose kindness and speak truth and offer grace. And in no other time on the calendar year does that matter more than this week as we roll into the greatest day with the day of Christmas and the birth of your Son, Jesus Christ. So now, if you can use us to lighten up this world and to live in those aspects that we just spoke about. So keep us close to you, keep us rooted in your word, and help us to be a light wherever you place us today. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And then now, if you're not standing already, please do as we look to turn our attention to its 13 stripes and 50 stars and the most beautiful flag on God's green earth. Folks, this is our national anthem. Well, Fort Worth, it is time to buck some bulls on a Friday night. As again, we are set up for a great 31 ranked dudes right here with some great bull riders tonight, dialing in the scores, and Judge 1 and J.J. Quintana. Judge 2 and Corey Durham. Judge 3, Roy Doyle. Judge 4, Jerry Hargis. And Judge number 5, and Rance Doyle. So here tonight, like we talked about, we are going to have some fun. There is no better place in the world to be than right here with these great animal athletes. The Classic season is well underway here in 2026 as we look to get this process started to crown ourselves another world champion. A few of these bulls are just that. We've already got some gold buckles here lined up in some of these bulls here just this last ABBI Finals. So without further ado, we're going to take things down now to buck and shoot number 4. The Miage and OK brand fencing products, Buck and Bull Pro Buck and Shoot. We're going to start it off. 42K Pimpin' Boots right here with Herndon Buck and Bulls, and Michael Herndon brings us an 11F boot son right here. 42K Pimpin' Boots, our first bull to go. Try to get as many bull riders called out as well throughout this process right here. This is going to be Mason Ward on his first bull of the night. Mason Ward and 42K Pimpin' Boots. Now Pimpin' Boots, one that we have seen go through this process here with the ABBI, and he is filled out and ready to buck. So give us a moment. We're going to roll one. We're going to go to buck and shoot number 3 now. Judges, this is going to go to number 30 on your day sheet. Judges, this is hip tag number 30 on your day sheet as we go now to 1-2-E8. This is King Bo. Frontier Rodeo, Canaan AC brings us a drop zone son right here out of a Copenhagen Wild Thing daughter. 12E8 King Bo is your bucking bull. Looking to kick things off right here. It's going to be awfully good from top to bottom. Every single one of these great classic bulls is looking like they are ready to buck. Canaan AC bringing us a good one right here. King Bo, the Lone Star, Combs Ranch, Flying W Livestock Equipment, Buck and Shoot. And just like we talked about it right there, King Bo going to start things off awfully strong out and around to the right. 12E8 King Bo from Frontier Rodeo. And there it is, going to be an 87.04. 87.04 will be the score for King Bo and Frontier Rodeo. Going to go down to hip tag number 3 is where we're headed. Hip tag number 3, judges, is where we'll go. So we're going to head on over here to the left-hand delivery buck and shoot. We're going to go to D9. This is Bearcat from Stella Talbot, Slaughter, Truax, Big Shot, 6 Bar C. Ty Ferris on the flank. D9 Bearcat, your bucking bull. Direct sire from none other than 10G Turner Birder. 10G Turner Burner son right here out of a Kitty Hawk daughter. D9 Bearcat is where we're at. The big shout out to the great cowboy protection bullfighters in the world right here. Connor Cazada, Connor Kimbrough. Going to be stepping in front of these big bad dudes and getting in front of harm's way. Connor and Connor on the mission right now. But D9 Bearcat, your bucking bull. Stella Talbot, Slaughter, Truax, Big Shot, 6 Bar C. Bring him to town. Logan Durham, great young bull rider right here. Awfully athletic, great at letting these bulls pack them around. Good opportunity right here. D9 Bearcat, Logan Durham. Getting set and ready to roll. And the Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, do dart, buck and shoot. Big, strong Red Bull right here, Ty Ferris. Set up, looking like going to explode right out of there. Now we got them standing a little bit better. Allowing Logan to get out over that front end. D9 Bearcat. Well, Fort Worth, what did I tell you? We are 2 out, and it is getting hot awfully quick. These classic bulls are going to bring it every single out. D9 Bearcat right there from Stella Talbot, Slaughter, Truax, Big Shot, 6-Bar C. Big, strong bulls all there tonight here in the round to the left. 88-48, 88-48, and we got ourselves a new leader here early on. Second bull out. D9 Bearcat going to be closing in on that 90 mark. I believe we're going back now to hip tag number 1. Going back now to hip tag number 1. They're going to go back 42K, Pimpin' Boots. Herndon Bucking Bulls, Michael Herndon. 11F Boots son right here, Pimpin' Boots. Mason Ward, your bull rider. Thank you so much to Lone Star Matika. Lone Star Matika, Bucking Bulls. Go ahead, keep riding. Pumping, pumping. We are going to have ourselves a qualified ride and only the third bull out. Mason Ward going to get to the 8-second whistle here. 42K Pimpin' Boots from Herndon Bucking Bulls. Judges, if you could give us rider scores as well. Going to be paying the top 3 holes here in the bull riding. 3 holes. And there's an 81.9. 81.9 is your bull score. 81.9 for Pimpin' Boots. We'll have the bull rider score for you here soon as well. Great bull ride right there. Mason Ward getting to the 8-second whistle. We're going to go down now to hip tag number 4 as we go to 102J. This is hard 8, McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bulls. 32Y Bruiser son right here. McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bulls. Buck and Shoot number 1's where we're at with Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart Buck and Shoot. An 88-48 at the top of the leaderboard from D9 Bearcat. And right here, a direct son from the world champion, 32Y. This is 102J hard 8. Cal Spence, your bull rider. Here with hard 8 from McCoy Rodeo and Gold Bucking Bulls. Got the momentum rolling here on the bull rider side of things. Let's get another one of that 8-second whistle. Cal Spence, hard 8. About set, ready to roll. Let's get it. 102J hard 8 from McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bulls. Big, strong, heavy black bull up and down, looking to come around to the left. Cal Spence going to come down early as the scores will be coming in here for hard 8. Going to be an 83-76. 83-76 for the McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bull. So hip tag number 5 is a scratch. Hip tag number 5 is a scratch. So we're going to move on down now to hip tag number 6 as we move back now to the right-hand delivery Buck and Shoots. Ot 2K, this is Smokescreen from Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Bucking Bulls, Steve Hawkins. A Manaba son right here out of a Hotel California daughter. So we are bred up right here on this one in hip tag number 6, O2K Smokescreen, Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Bucking Bulls. Billy Quinlan, your bull rider. But again, folks, for over 2 decades now, Lone Star has built a reputation for producing top-tier bucking bulls and matching those best cows with the rankest sires. Now partnering with Matikas to take those elite genetics north of the border. A powerful blend of experience, passion, and the next generation drive to keep your eyes right now focused. Lone Star Matika Bucking Bulls. For you out there watching us live around the world and you'd like to get involved in this sport and have yourself a world champion animal athlete, look to Lone Star Matika Bucking Bulls. We're going to go down out of the Mygen OK brand fencing products Bucking Bull Pro Buck and Shoot. Right here, the OT2K smoke screen. Emmett Cattle Company Hawkins Bucking Bulls. Looking to be better than an 88-48 right now in an awfully tough classic. From top to bottom, we're about to get into some heat. Some bulls that have already made their mark in the sport of bull riding. OT2K smoke screen. And smoke screen. Going to keep that theme alive. Got to love when a bull comes out and around to the right here. Looking like he was about to get stronger each round. The Emmett Cattle Company Hawkins Bucking Bull. Smoke screen. Going to be 86-32. 86-32, going to put him in the number 3 spot here early on 2K smoke screen with an 86-32 to go to the number 3 spot. As we stay here on the right-hand deliveries, we're going to go down to Dr. Pepperman. Hip tag number 7 to be exact brings us 273, Dr. Pepperman. Marshall and Elisa Boyce bring us the Dr. Pepperman. The Lone Star Combs Ranch Flying W Livestock Equipment Buck and Shoot. Well, bull rider going to put out the effort to get around the corner. As you go back to your replay, the Dr. Pepperman going to continue to catch gears every round around to the right. The Marshall and Elisa Boyce Bucking Bull. Going to bring our bull rider down early, Dr. Pepperman. Going to be 83.5. 83.5 for the Boyce Bucking Bull, Dr. Pepperman, 83.5. We're going to stay here on the right-hand delivery. They're going to give us another calf here at 11F Boots. This is another Herndon Bucking Bull and Michael Herndon. 35K main cabin extra. Main cabin extra, your Bucking Bull. Out of an Aviator daughter right here, 35K main cabin extra. We talked about it in the opening. One of the greatest things about the bull business is watching these bulls evolve as yearlings up into the futurity, to the derbies, and now here we are in the classics. And to have the opportunity to watch this bull right here over the last couple of years and what he has become, absolutely outstanding. The number 20 ranked bull in the Derby this last year with the ABBI. A past qualifier to the championship round of your $1 million qualifier here in Fort Worth. 35K main cabin extra. We're going to go roll it on down. We're going to go to hip tag number 9. That'll take us down to 14J, Walk Hard. We're going to hip tag number 9 with 14J, Walk Hard. Ace of Spades, McGuire, Martinez, Bucking Bull. Edward Martinez bringing us a bucker right now. So hip tag number 9 on your day sheet. 14J, Walk Hard. Hard twisted son right here out of a flying trained daughter. The Ace of Spades, McGuire, Martinez, Bucking Bull. Talking to bulls that have already made their mark in this sport, going to continue to do so over this year and beyond. This one right here has got a big-time future, 14J, Walk Hard. That 88-48 might be in trouble with the bucker right here for Ace of Spades, McGuire, and Martinez. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new Dart Buck and Shoot is where we're at. Rolling through our classic night number 1 here in Fort Worth. Let's get it. That is the definition of a buck and brindle right there. Now going to gather around to the left. Fading across the arena, the ace of spades, McGuire Martinez, buck and bull, showing you why. Been a great bull here over the last couple of years. Just continues to get better. An 87.28, 87.28 here for Walk Hard. That's going to put him in the number 2 spot. Going to squeeze right in there in the number 2 spot right now. 87.28 for 14J, Walk Hard. We're going to go back now to hip tag number 8. 35K maiden cabin extra from Herndon Buck and Bulls. So that 88.48 still sitting at the top of the leaderboard from D9 Bearcat. Right here, 35K maiden cabin extra. It was just a couple of years ago when we watched this bull close in on a 95 mark in a futurity. Made his way to the championship round of the $1 million futurity here in Cowtown. But now here we are in the Classic. He is a big boy now, big bull, buck and bull, 35K main cabin extra. Howdy, how are you? And 35K. Going to bring the bull rider down. Main cabin extra, Herndon Buck and Bulls. Yes, the score's coming in here for the paint bull. 83.8 is going to be the score. 83.8 for main cabin extra. Takes us back. Here we're going to go to the left-hand delivery once again. Hip tag number 10. Bull branded 2214 Black Ops from Lucky Clover Porter Cattle Company, Hatcher Porter. Here with the Stone Cold Sun out of a Western Show daughter, 2214 Black Ops. .2214 Black Ops. Well, Fort Worth right now, we've got one bull rider to knock one down, looking for our second one. We are paying 3 holes in the bull riding as well. So, welcome for those of you watching us around the world on the ABBI YouTube channel. Out of any of the events on the calendar year, you got to mark this one as one to get to. Every single year, some of the great outs of the entire year will be right here in Fort Worth. Tomorrow, tour stop number 3 of the Big Bucks qualifier. I would imagine we'll close in on 25 plus 90-point outs. Right now, we're looking for our first one, and we could get it right here. 2214, Black Ops, Lucky Clover Porter Cattle Company. Well, great out from Black Ops. A great effort right there from the bull rider, making a lot of big-time moves. Was in the well, out of the well. But the Lucky Clover Porter Cattle Company bull Black Ops kept bringing that power around the corner. Going to be an 86.8, 86.8 for Black Ops. I believe that'll put him in the number 4 spot. An 86.8 going to put him in the number 4 spot. So as we take things back now to buck and shoot number 2, your Frontier Trading Company, RCR Rail Company, Yeti buck and shoot. Hip tag number 11 is where we're at on your day sheet as we go to 115 Night Agent. Herndon Buck and Bulls bringing us another one right here. 115 Night Agent. Speaking of RCR Rail Company, thank you to RCR Rail Company coming on in a big way over the last couple of years. Operating logistics rail parks out of Hempstead in Taylor, Texas. Offering a variety of services, including transloading, storage, and more. Thank you. to Heidi McAllister, RCR Rail Company. $115 Night Agent. The Bearcat with an 88.48, still sitting in that number 1 spot. $115 Night Agent. Looking to be 89 or better. Let's go. And Herndon Bucking Bulls. Michael Herndon bringing us another good one right here. $115 Night Agent. Up and down and around to the left. Night Agent going to be an 84.24 here in Fort Worth. 84.24 for Night Agent. Well, as we continue to work our way down the line, we're going to get hip tag number 12. H6322 Kuon from Diamond H Outlaws, SNL Rodeo, Flying S, and Riley Sanford. Grandson of Houdini here with Kuon. Another one of those great bulls. It's a 2-year-old. We watched him qualify for the championship round of the $1 Million for Charity. And now here he is as the Black Baldy looking to get it on here in the Classics. The Diamond H Outlaws, SNL Rodeo, Flying S, Bucking Bull, Kuon. $31 total 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds here in the Classic here on a Friday night in Fort Worth. It does not get any better than this. With an 88.48 sitting at the top of the leaderboard, looking to have our first 90 point out of the weekend. When all is said and done, by the time we get to Saturday afternoon, we could be looking at 25, maybe 30, 90 point outs when you're talking about being here in Fort Worth. Just about set. The Myage and OK brand fencing products, Bucking Bull Pro Buck and Shoot. Again, we have watched this bull have success here in Fort Worth before. An absolute gauntlet. To say that you've made it into the championship round of the $1 Million for Charity, which is now turned into the Big Bucks and the qualifier tour stop number 3 here this weekend. Las Vegas, Duncan were awfully good, but now here we are in Fort Worth with two more stops, in El Reno, Oklahoma, in Oklahoma City in February. Jaden Hayes and Kuon just about set. And we're set. Let's get it. Just right, Fort Worth. Great bull ride. Jaden Hayes right there in the door, around to the right into his hand. Kuon with a great trip right here. Great matchup, just right. Gotta love it. So remember, we're paying the top three in the bull riding an 86.08 for Kuon. 86.08, 86.08 for your bucking bull. And we'll get some bull rider scores for you here, but that's two of them now. We have got two of them on the board in the bull riding, and that one right there, awfully handy around the corner to the right. Well, as we go down now to hip tag number 13, it'll bring us down to 78K. This is Rankenstein. McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bulls brings us the next one. Cold Water Willie's son right here out of a Shepherd Hills tested daughter, 78K Rankenstein. Our next bull to go. Big spotted bull right here in the Lone Star, Matika Farms Bucking Bulls, Com Ranch, Flying W Livestock Equipment, Buck and Shoot. Well now, 78K Rankenstein, McCoy Rodeo Gold Bucking Bulls. Awfully bucky, classic bull right here, and that bull's got some room to grow on top of what he is right now. That is a big framed bull right there, 87.6, 87.6 for 78K Rankenstein. So an 87.6. Put him right there in the mix. Going to put him in the number 2 spot. I believe that's a new number 2. It is 87.6, and Rankenstein now gone to that number 2 spot. D9 Bearcat from Talbot, Slaughter, Truax, Big Shot, 6-bar C, still sitting number 1. So go to hip tag number 14 and stay over here on the right-hand delivery. We're going to go to one branded 36. Grandson of the Hocus Pocus, Spencer Sherman and Ty Ferris on the next one. Logan Durham, your bull rider, here with bull branded 36 from Spencer, Sherman, and Ferris. Cooper Tires continuing to be a great partner here with the ABBI. Remember, folks, if you go in for your next tire purchase, make sure to ask for the Coopers. You won't regret it. Support the ones that support us. Thank you to Cooper Tires. So a Hocus Pocus grandson next to go. The last time Ty Ferris was on the trigger, threw down an 88.48. Logan Durham slides up on his bull rope, says, "Let me have him." We are bucking in Fort Worth now. Watch the force right here is bull branded 36. Comes around to the right, the Spencer Sherman Ferris bucking bull. Brings the heat around the corner right there. Going to be a 90.48, 90.48. We got our first one of the weekend and a new number 1, and it comes from 36 from Spencer Sherman and Ferris. A 90.48, an 88.48, an 87.6. That's 1, 2, and 3 at the moment here in the Classic. We got 2 bull riders that have made their way to the 8-second whistle, and things are just going to continue to turn up a notch as we go down now to hip tag number 15. K-5, Boogie Woogie from Emmett Cattle, D&H Cattle in White. A 10G Turner Burner son right here. Cooper Tires, 2 bulls, new dart, buck, and shoot. K-5, Boogie Woogie. Case hit your bull rider. Big time opportunity for fireworks here on a Friday night. Not only on the Classic side of things, but on the bull riding side of things right here. Let's turn things up a notch. K-5, Boogie Woogie. Our next out to go. Thank you to Buck and Bull Pro, the exclusive buck and dummy of the ABBI. Buck and Bull Pro. A 10G Turner Burner Son and Boogie Woogie. Case hit, been awfully hot right now. This has got a great opportunity. Not only to challenge that new #1 score of a 90-48 in the Classic, but the bull riding scores as well. You are starting to see a pattern with these 10G Turner Burner Sons. A lot of gather, a lot of buck in these calves. Looking for more of it right here, Boogie Woogie. Well, bull riders, there are 3 of them on the board now, so you're going to have to give it to that 8-second whistle, give yourself a chance to get in the money. Case hit, going to spur one down around the corner to the left. The Boogie Woogie, Emmett Cattle, D&H Cattle, and White. Buck and Bull scores coming in. Going to be an 81.4, 81.4 for Boogie Woogie. Again, we'll have your bull riding scores for you here later on. But there are definitely 3 of them that have made it to the 8-second whistle. So now, folks, as you turn the page on your day sheet, turn the page to go to hip tag number 16. 211 Dauntless from Dutchman, Buck and Bulls, Megan Patterson. Now, we talked about it before, the opportunity to watch these bulls continue to grow over the last couple of years. Dauntless has had success here in Fort Worth and has made his way to the $1 million championship round. But now here in the Classic, Dauntless, Dutchman, Buck and Bulls. Next out to go. We've got 190 on the board, a 90-48 now on the top spot from Bull Branded 36. An 88-48 from D9 Bearcat, 1 and 2 at the moment. Dauntless next to go. Sawyer Hill, your bull rider. Thank you to Pendleton Whiskey. Born in the great Northwest in the Pendleton Roundup. Thank you to Pendleton Whiskey. It's a Friday night in Cowtown. Make sure to grab yourself a Pendleton. .211 Dauntless. Yeah, Dauntless continuing year after year to be strong and just getting better as a classic bull. 211 Dauntless, Dutchman, Buck and Bulls. Going to be an 86-48, 86-48 for Dauntless. 31 total classic bulls here tonight. Every one of them awfully good. We're going to keep that theme rolling as we're going to go down now to hip tag number 17. Bull Branded 567 Bar J from All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle, and Brandon Stewart. A finger roll son right here out of a Little Yellow Jacket daughter. Talk about big time futurity bloodlines, world championship bloodlines. Finger roll on the top side. Little Yellow Jacket daughter on the bottom side. Frontier Trading Company, RCR Rail Company, Yeti, Buck and Shoot is where we're at. Jaden Hayes, your bull rider. Now, we already watched Jaden jump out and stick it on one just a little bit ago right there in the gate around to the right. This time we're moving on over to a left-hand delivery. Jaden Hayes looking to be 2 for 2 on a Friday in Fort Worth. So 567 Bar J, your bull from All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company. Pro Vantage Animal Health, providing you drug-free, all-natural vitamins and minerals, lick tubs, and more for your animal athletes. Make sure to check out the great folks with ProVantage Animal Health. We have seen 3 great bull rides here tonight. Big shout out to the bull riders bringing it. This is a stacked classic, and we've already got 3 qualified rides, and this young man being one of them. Jaden Hayes, let's make it 2 for 2. Waiting for this bull rider scores to come in. I would imagine that Jaden is sitting in that number 1 spot, looking to go 1 and 2 right now. 567 Bar J, All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle. A finger roll son of a little yellow jacket daughter. And you could see it on both sides. Spades right here. Jaden Hayes, his second bull of the night. Already knocked one down in a big way. Let's do it again. Man. Big horn, Red Bull, bucking. All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle. The finger roll son right here, 567 Bar J. 89-44, 89-44. You could tell that one was going to be knocking on the door to be 90, and just like that, 89-44 to put him in the number 2 spot. Bighorn rode it. That one is ready to rodeo now. 567 Bar J, All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company got themselves a good one right there, coming in here to 2026 now. Well, we're going to go back on over to our right-hand delivery buck and shoot. Hip tag number 18 is where we're at with one branded 114. This is Magic Overtaker. Herndon Buck and Bulls bringing us another good one of Magic, trained son, out of an airtime daughter. 114 Magic Overtaker. Miage and OK brand fencing products, Buck and Bull Pro Buck and Shoot is where we're at. An 89-44 now in the number 2 spot. A 90-48 still in the number 1 spot. Here comes another Herndon Buck and Bull. Magic Overtaker. Another big, strong Herndon Buck and Bull right here, Magic Overtaker. Bit of a handful right there now, Magic Overtaker from Herndon Buck and Bulls. 79.1, 79.1 for 114, Magic Overtaker. So we go back now to Buck and Shoot number 3, your Lone Star, Matika Farms, Buck and Bulls, Com Ranch, Flying W Livestock Equipment, Buck and Shoot. Hip tag number 19 with Bull 14, Interstate Daydream. Spencer Neal, Harrison Cattle Company, Bobby Harrison. 14, Interstate Daydream. Another one of those great bulls that we've watched come up the ranks year in and year out here with the ABBI. Now in its classic year, 14, Interstate Daydream. Our next bull to go, grandson of the great Showtime. Going to jump in the box a little bit, going to have to regroup, climb back down on them. We'll get things set and ready to roll here in Buck and Shoot number 3. Oklahoma brand fencing, Ag fencing, industrial wire products made right here in the United States, right in Oklahoma. Oklahoma Steel and Wire since 1979 has been providing the highest quality product at the best possible pricing with safety first. Thank you to Oklahoma Brand Fencing. 14, Interstate Daydream. Spencer Neal, Harrison Cattle Company, brings us another bucker right here. Interstate Daydream. That one is wanting to buck now. That will get one to keep an eye on as we roll into 2026 here in the Classic. Spencer Neal, Harrison Cattle Company. Going to be an 86.4 here in Fort Worth. 86.4. Again, one of the great aspects, if you watch these calves go as a yearling to a futurity calf, work their way on in here. It's interesting to watch how you put a bull rope on them, run a little bit of iron in them. Some of them continue to fire a little bit more than what they did in their younger years, and you might have seen it right there on that last one. But now as we go here to hip tack number 20, 846 Hawkeye from Frontier Rodeo. Kane and Acey bringing us another Hocus Pocus son right here out of a bushwhacker daughter. So you want to talk about being bred to buck. Hocus Pocus son out of a bushwhacker daughter here with 846 Hawkeye. Frontier Rodeo. We've got a 90-48 at the top of the leaderboard from one branded 36, Spencer Sherman Ferris. But knocking on the door once again here with 89-44. All for Love, TM Cattle, BS Cattle Company, Bull 567, Bar J. Well, got it out of his system. Wide Tex, if you're looking for a partner and your ear tags, make sure to utilize Wide Tex, Dakota, Wyoming-based business. Great folks to deal with for any and all your ear tag needs. Thank you to Wide Tex. $846 Hawkeye from Frontier Rodeo. Another big, strong Red Bull right here wanting to buck. 846 Hawkeye again. Sired from 561C Hocus Pocus. Bushwhacker daughter on the bottom side. Welcome for those of you watching us around the world on the ABBI YouTube channel. We are right here in Fort Worth, the Watt Arena. We've talked about it, but what this event on the calendar brings, and quite possibly more 90-point outs than any other weekend. It seems to be that way. It darn sure was last year and the year before that. I would imagine all is said and done with closing in over about 240 total outs throughout the next couple of days. We'll be looking at about 25 to 30 of them. You can count it. We've already got one. Let's get ourselves another one right here, 846 Hawkeye. That is a rodeo dude right here. You go to your Buck and Bull Pro replay. Look at it coming around to the right. Just right there, a little bit tight to that 90. Hawkeye was wanting to get it on right there. Going to line him out just a little bit, but that's one you're going to want to run in again. That one's going to continue to get better as the year goes on. Going to be a 77.2 here today Fortunately, just a little bit tight to that 90. Didn't quite get around all the way to the right. So a 77.2 for Hawkeye. Well, as the party rolls on down now, we're going to go back to our left-hand delivery. Takes us to hip tag number 21, bull branded 219, Skyfall, McCoy Rodeo, Gold Bucking Bulls. Bringing us another classic bull right here at a Tulsa Time. Margie Time, daughter on the bottom side. Tulsa Time is the sire on the top side. Buck and shoot number one's where we're at. Cooper Towers, 2 bulls, new dart, buck and shoot. Tulsa Time sun right here. You could see it in the coloring. Awfully cool to watch these young calves as they continue to grow up, follow in their daddy's footsteps. Let's do it right here. 219 Skyfall, McCoy Rodeo, Gold Bucking Bulls. Nicely done, Connor Cazada, Connor Kimbrough. The gray bull wanting to fight. Right here. That's another one right here from McCoy Rodeo and Gold Bucking Bulls with a big, big frame on him. That one is going to continue to get bigger, stronger. Going to jerk him down, bring him down around the corner. Skyfall from McCoy Rodeo, Gold Bucking Bulls, going to be an 85.76. 85.76 for Skyfall. Great job all the way around right there. Great bull, great job from our bullfighters. Well, we're going to go back to buck and shoot number 2. Spencer Sherman Cattle, Ty Ferris. Brings us none other than Y1 Tigger. Big time opportunity right here. We've got a 90.48 at the top of the leaderboard. And over the last year here, the Classic, the 2025 season, Y1 Tigger was a standout, no doubt about it. Finishing the number 7 bull in the world in the Classic. Set up for another big-time successful year here in 2026. Spencer Sherman Ferris, Y1 Tigger, your bucking bull. Y1 Tigger right there. This last year, here on the Unleash the Beast Tour right there, Tigger was at one point, one event was the high mark bull of the weekend. Another great out here tonight, 88.56. Kind of see kicks the back of that buck and shoot. Been out there a little bit longer, but that is a bucking bull now, 88.56. Y1 Tigger, Spencer Sherman Cattle and Ferris. There is your leaderboard right now. So bull branded 36 at the top with a 90.48. TM 56, 7 Bar J with an 89.44. Tigger now with an 88.56. Bearcat with an 88.48. That is your top 4. Rankenstein getting into the top 5. Right now, Ty Ferris has got 3 of them in the top 4. As we go to buck and shoot number 2. Here, Frontier Trading Company, RCR Rail Company, Yeti, buck and shoot. Hip tag number 23, 45K Dream Wreck, Herndon Bucking Bulls. A sucker pop sun right here, 45K Dream Wreck. Myogen, one of the great partners of the ABBI. All of your DNA testing needs all go through Myogen. Thank you to them for being such a great partner year in and year out. As well as Yeti. Right now, if you have not gotten your Christmas presents yet, there might not be a better option than grabbing one of those great Yeti coolers, tumblers, bags, and more. Thank you to Yeti. Go right there to Yeti.com. A lot of great discounts, promotions right there on their website directly. Thank you to Yeti. 45K Dream Wreck, the sucker pop sun right here from Herndon Bucking Bulls. Bull branded 36. Great Friday night to kick things off here with ABBI Fort Worth. Tour stop number 3 of your Big Bucks qualifier. Getting things set here with the Sucker Pop Sun 45K Dream Wreck. Looking to regroup right here. Speaking of Christmas and about the best gift you could give somebody under the tree this year, how about American Hat Company? God Made Cowboys and American is proud to make their hats. Be sure to head on down to the best hat store while we're here in town. Get yourself a brand new felt cowboy hat, American Hat Company. Forward. $45K Dream Wreck, your Bucking Bull. Right here, hip tag number 23. 31 total outs here today. We've already had the Bull Riders get to the 8-second whistle 3 different times. Don't have the Bull Riders scores quite yet, I would imagine. Jaden Hayes and the Black Baldy right there in the gate. It's probably your number 1 Bull Rider of the night so far. 45K Dream Wreck, Herndon Bucking Bulls next to go. Well, 45K wanting to wind it up and get it on around to the left. Unfortunately, going to come down, going to be a DQ. Going to be a DQ for Dream Wreck. Oh, check that. I'm sorry. My bad. We're getting scores. That's my fault. Got ahead of myself. So Durham and Rance, please send in your scores. Corey and Rance, please send in your scores. My bad. Corey Durham, need your score, please. There we go. 25.6. Going to be a 25-6 for Dream Wreck. Takes us back to buck and shoot number 4. You just go to your right-hand delivery, buck and shoot. Hip tag number 24 brings us 246, Jeffrey D. from Long Ranch. Fabian Mendoza here with a call, the doctor's son out of a Houdini daughter. This is 246, Jeffrey D. Right now at 90.48, sitting at the top of the leaderboard here in the Classic. Followed closely by an 89.44. 246, Jeffrey D. William Wright, your Bull Rider. The Myogen OK brand Bucking Bull Pro Buck and Shoot. What do you say, Fort Worth? Let's get another one knocked down, another big timeout. Let's get it. Jeffrey D. A lot to handle right there from the Long Ranch Bucking Bull. Bull Rider really trying him right there, but going to come down. As the scores come in for your Bull, going to be an 84-64 for Jeffrey D. 84-64 for Jeffrey D. We're going to stay here on the right-hand delivery as we go to hip tag 25. Bar 1K, Johnny Dang, Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Bucking Bulls, Steve Hawkins. Little Johnny's son right here out of a finger roll daughter. Bar 1K, Johnny Dang. Another great bull that we have seen come up over the last couple of years, and we've already seen the finger roll bloodline and what it has been here in the Classic. This one, a little Johnny's son out of a finger roll daughter. Bar 1K, Johnny Dang from Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Bucking Bulls. Bar 1K, Johnny Dang, the Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Buck and Bull. Awfully good out and around to the right. Bull rider was getting him started. We're going to come down a little bit for that 8-second whistle. Johnny Dang. Going to be an 87.12, 87.12 for Bar 1K, Johnny Dang, Emmett Cattle Company, Hawkins Buck and Bulls. Thank you to Black Widow Arena Grooming. If you're looking for the best footing possible, easy to use, easy to store, thank you to Black Widow Arena Grooming. And the exclusive buckle of the ABBI brought to you by Kelly Slover Custom Trophy Silver. If you're looking for buckles, head stalls, custom awards, and more, thank you to Kelly Slover Custom Trophy Silver. We're going to stay on the right-hand delivery as we go to Bull branded 273, Dunamis from Herndon Buck and Bulls. Number 26 is the hip tag on your day sheet, 273 Dunamis. Been awfully ranked, just like we expected here in the Classic. More of the same as we are getting ready to get right into some big-time Buck and Bulls and starting it off right here, 273 Dunamis. Herndon Buck and Bulls. Remember, tomorrow morning, folks, for those of you here with us in the Watt Arena, as well as those of you watching us live around the world, we're going to kick things off tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We have got some great 2-year-olds, over 200 of them. We'll be going out tomorrow. The big bucks futurity, massive opportunities, and another chance to get inside that top 12.5%. Punch your ticket to the semifinal round of a boatload of money there at the end of it. Right now, 273 Dunamis, Herndon Buck and Bulls looking to get in the money here in the Classic. Needs to be better than 90.48 to go to the top spot. And the Herndon Buck and Bull Dunamis. That is a handful now. 72-16, 72.16 for the Herndon Buck and Bull Dunamis. Well, as we take things on over now to the left-hand delivery. Coming down the line. 4 more bulls to go. Excuse me, 5 more bulls to go. Hip tag number 27 brings us none other than 104J Coach from Moore, Buck, and D&H Cattle. Okay, brand son, out of a bruiser daughter, 104J Coach. Our next bull to go here in the Classic. Thank you to Kimes Ranch Jeans. Men's apparel with Western lifestyle in mind. Thank you to Kimes Ranch Jeans. Pro Bull Nutrition to maximize the performance of your animal athlete. Utilizing that Diamond V yeast culture to optimize the digestive health system, as well as Mansville Ag Center. Thank you to the official feed of the ABBI. With over 30 years experience designing feed for the performance of your animals. Mansville Ag Center. Well, as we go to Buck and Shoot number 1, your Cooper Tires, 2 Bulls, New Dart Buck and Shoot. The Moore, Buck, and D&H Cattle Company, Buck and Bull, 104J Coach. Double ranked dude right here, 104J. That's our next bull to go. "104J Coach, your Buck and Bull. Sawyer Hill, your bull rider. 3 bull riders have made it to that 8-second whistle. With 5 outs left to go. See if we can make it a 4th. Tall task in front of them right here, 104J Coach. At any given moment could be the rankest bull in the world. Here we go. The Moore Buck D&H Cattle Bucking Bull. They're going to regroup. As we're at the Cooper Tires, 2 Bulls New Dart Buck and Shoot. Folks, for over 50 years of service, the best in remote injection equipment has by far been New Dart, leading the industry in accuracy and performance. So for any and all your remote injection needs, make sure to make it New Dart. One of the great partners here with the ABBI once again. Like a baby, show up late for work. It is Friday night in Cowtown, the night before tour stop number 3, the Big Bucks Futurity. We are having fun in the Classic right now, no doubt. Big college football game, boxing match. Cowtown during Christmas, it doesn't get any better than this. This is 104J Coach. Moore Buck D&H Cattle, just about ready to go. Outstanding job, Connor Kimbrough, Connor Cazada. That is a ranked dude right there. Going to bring him down. Watch Connor Kimbrough right there on top of him. Direct him out of there. Connor Cazada, Connor Kimbrough always do a fantastic job. Hit our classics. Great job right there. How about it? 104J Coach. That is a ranked dude. 90.24. We got our second one of the weekend already. 90.24 for Coach. Going to put him in the number 2 spot. So bull branded 36, still going to be in that number 1 spot with a 90.48, but we've got another one in the 90-point club. It's 104J Coach, Moore Buck D&H Cattle, now sitting number 2. Well, as I keep going down the line, it does not slow down as we go to hip tag number 28. We're talking about a world champion right here, 241 El Patron, Martinez Bucking Bulls. Edward Martinez brings us a Capone son right here out of a born sinner daughter. 241 El Patron. One of the bright lights of Las Vegas, never shine brighter. This is your Derby world champion. Next to go, looking to be our third 90-point out of the day. Can he go to the number 1 spot? $241 El Patron from Martinez Bucking Bulls. Awfully catty, ranked dude right there once again, out and around to the right. Showing you why just 2 months ago was your Derby world champion. How about an 87-84, 87-84 here in Fort Worth. Then there was 3 more outs here on night number 1 of ABBI Fort Worth as we go to hip tag number 29. 322 Night Train is your bucking bull from Rockin' Bar B, Osborne Cattle, and Marshall Boyce. Strictly business son right here out of a Buckhorn daughter, 322 Night Train. We're going to stay right here. We're going to go to the Buck and Shoot number 2, Frontier Trading Company, RCR Rail Company, Yeti Buck and Shoot. Thank you to 2 Bulls Pro Performance Feed. 2 Bulls for everything they do with inside the bull business and beyond. Absolutely fantastic partners of the ABBI, continuing to always press the envelope, do whatever they can to help this sport, so make sure to support them right back. Thank you to 2 Bulls Pro Performance Feed. Flying W Livestock Equipment, integrity, quality, service. Make sure to make it Flying W. And as we're closing in on starting the year in 2026, no better time to make your plans. South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa, the official home of the ABBI World Finals. Once again, thank you to the South Point. .322 Night Train, Rockin' Bar B, Osborne Cattle. Go ahead. Bull Rider going to really try him. Gas around her. Watch the ground this covered. The Rockin' Bar B Osborne Cattle Company Bull Night Train. Nice job, fellas. Johnny on the spot, getting the gate closed. $86-16, $86-16. $86-16 for Night Train. Well, judges, we're going to go back to hip tag number 2 on your sheet. We're going to go back to hip tag number 2. So that'll bring us 12E9. This is Jungle Stitches from Frontier Rodeo. 12E9, Jungle Stitches. Fudge is the sire. Out of a Copenhagen Wild Thing daughter, Jungle Stitches is your bucking bull here in bucking, shoot number 4. Mileage and OK Brand Fencing Products, Bucking Bull Pro Bucking Shoot. Thank you to Complete Metal Buildings, supplying and erecting pre-engineered metal buildings and a great partner of the ABBI. Frontier Trading Company, your Oklahoma premier commodity trader. If you're looking for bull feed, supplement tubs, minerals, with a marketing program to help you and your business as well, Frontier Trading Company does it all. Thank you to Frontier Trading. 12E9 Jungle Stitches. Frontier Rodeo. 2 90s on the board already. A 90-48 sitting in that top spot. Bull branded 36 from Spencer, Sherman, and Ferris. Sitting number 1 right now. We just watched 104J Coach close in with another 90. Frontier Rodeo's Jungle Stitches. Well, another great out right here. Bull Rider is trying him into his hand. Connor Cazada right there on the top of things. As a Bull Rider landed in an awfully awkward position. Another great job by our Cowboy Protection Bullfighters. 85-68. 85-68 is the score here for Jungle Stitches and Frontier Rodeo. Takes us down to our final bull of the Classic. Oh, check that. 32 bulls left. Apologize. So right here at hip tag number 31, 59K Claude Dallas. FP Bucking Bulls, D&H Cattle will be next to go.
Yeah, I was thinking 31 ounce. 31 I forgot.
Folks, thank you to the Magna Wave family of brands delivering transformative technology to enhance the quality of life for both you and your animal athletes. Thank you to Magna Weave. Big shout out to Road Ranger.
He never made it to lacrosse because he wouldn't know.
59K Claude Dallas, FP Bucking Bulls, D&H Cattle. As a 2-year-old, this bull made its way to the championship round of the $1 million qualifier. Now as a classic bull. With one of the hottest bull riders on the planet climbing down on the back of him, we've got an opportunity once again for big-time scores on both sides of the fence at the bull riders as well as the bucking bull. 59K Claude Dallas. Another one of those bulls that from a yearling to a futurity calf to a derby bull and now in a classic seems to like the rider side of things. Has just gotten better as time's gone on. FP Bucking Bulls, D&H Cattle been doing a fantastic job with a big, strong black bull right here. In case hit. Getting ready to go here, buck and shoot number 3, your Lone Star, Matika Farms, Combs Range, Flying W Livestock Equipment, buck and shoot. We've got 3 qualified bull rides on the board. Let's make it a 4th. $59K, Claude Dallas. Stumble just a little bit out and around the corner right there. Case picks him back up, but never quite was the same. Going to be an 81-68. 81-68 for Claude Dallas. Well, as we look to roll our final bull of the night, hip tag number 32, 59J Crucified from Herndon Bucking Bulls. Thank you to Road Ranger. If you're cruising down the road, getting down to the next ABI, make sure to turn in to your next Road Ranger. Support the ones that support us. Thank you to Cox Concrete Products for over 40 years, supreme quality, extreme durability. Great people, great partner here with ABBI, Cox Concrete Products. A lot of different opportunities, products, and more to work with the great folks at Cox Concrete Products. Final bull of the Classic. We've got a 90-48 in the top spot, followed closely by a 90-28. Bull branded 36. Still sitting number 1. Right here, our final bull of the night, 59J Crucified. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock start time. We got our juniors, our cowgirls, and then a ton of great 2-year-olds all day tomorrow. $59J Crucified. Can we make it our third 90-point out of the day? Can we make it our 4th qualified bull ride of the night? Herndon Bucking Bulls. Brings us another big, stout dude right here. Crucified. Big, strong brindle right here. Crucified, Herndon Bucking Bulls. Going to finish off night 1 here in Fort Worth. The American Bucking Bull. Going to be a 77.2. 77.2 will finish off the evening. Well, there it is, your classic. Top 10. In the 10th spot with an 87.04 is King Bo. Johnny Dang with an 87.12. Walk Hard going to get in there with an 87.28. Rankenstein, 87.60. Your Derby World Champion El Patron with an 87.84. Bearcat with an 88.48 is going to get inside the top 5. Tigger with an 88.56. TM's 56.7. Bar J with an 89.44. Coach with a 90.24 to be the reserve champion. But tonight, the number 1 bull with a 90.48 is a bull branded 36. right here. Bull branded 36 from Spencer, Sherman, and Ferris is going to be your champion here in Fort Worth in the Classic. Well, folks, a great Friday night, a great way to kick things off this weekend. We look forward to getting things rolling tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., our junior, our cowgirl, and then tour stop number 3 of your Big Bucks Futurity. On behalf of everybody here with the ABBI, my name is Cody Wood. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
The cowboy hat is the most iconic symbol of the Western way of life in the world. And only one hat can live up to the standard of style, quality, and durability required by such a beloved symbol. American hats are made by hand in Bowie, Texas, and have been the ultimate standard since 1915.
In the bucking bull business, there are few things you can control when the gate opens, and that's why we use the Mini Black Widow Arena Groomer to ensure our ground is in top shape. Check out Mini Black Widow Arena Groomer on Facebook or contact Mike Hadley at 719-429-1525 to order yours today.
I'm Cody Webster, a 10-time NFR bullfighter. When I'm on the road 240 days a year, one thing I can't have is someone calling and telling me my cows are out. That's why I choose quality products from OK brand fencing. It's rugged, it's quality, it's durable, it's American made, family owned, and it's been in the business since 1979. OK brand, the brand of trust.
There is a legacy in ranching that is rivaled by no other industry. Hard work and love for the animals we raise is the cornerstone of everything we do in the livestock business. We study the best bloodlines in our horses and cattle in hopes of producing the best of our breeds. A great bucking bull is no different. With American Buck and Bull Incorporated, being the third largest cattle registry and the largest bucking bull DNA registry, the best genetics are available at any given time for those same ranchers to breed and raise the very best at bucking bull stock. From sun up to sundown, we are always working hard to improve our herd so we can pass on a legacy of excellence to the next generation. The desire to produce the world's finest bucking bulls is only matched by those bloodlines' desire to buck. Just as ranching was the beginning of rodeos, ABBI is the future of bucking bulls.
Las Vegas. Known for crowning champions and life-changing jackpots, where neon lights and high stakes collide. Dirt flies and snot slings as America's most impressive bovine athletes battle to claim the title of the 2025 World Champion. October 20th through the 25th, the American Bucking Bull Incorporated takes over the Sin City's South Point Hotel and Casino. Come see Cox Concrete Products in the South Point Arena as we support one of America's fastest growing industries, Cox Concrete Products, built for generations.
Well, I'm running like my hands on fire, and I don't intend to stop even when my legs grow tired. And I've got a message from Colorado straight from Texas. Captured most of me, just let me be.
Built for comfort and made to last. Welcome home to Cobb's Ranch.
Railroads play a fundamental role in the transport of goods throughout the United States, and railroads need rail parks. These parks are crucial components of the transportation and logistics infrastructure, ensuring the efficient operation of rail networks. McAllister Assets RCR Rail Co. has been in the rail business since 2018. McAllister investment firms have focused on private equity investments for 51 years.
Mansville Ag Center, the official feed of the American Bucking Bull Incorporated. With over 30 years of knowledge and experience developing feed for bovine and equine athletes, while only using the highest quality of ingredients, maximize animal health, performance, and the full genetic potential of your animal athlete. Mansville Ag Center, only for the best.
Out here we start early, and our legacy runs deep. As sixth-generation Texas ranchers, we know what it takes to endure. Cox Concrete products are proudly made in America and have proven to last for over 40 years. Designed with a rancher's grit and built to withstand the toughest conditions, these troughs are made for those who work the land. Cox Concrete products, built for generations.